How many of you have seen Fantastic Four?
I have.
This guy.
Probably everybody but Dan, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about it, but I have to play this clip from Flashcast.
No.
This is one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. So this is from Flashcast, Hail to Flashcast. And this is Tom Connors. And he gets really worked up over the Fantastic Four movie. So let's just listen, and we're going to talk about it. So here we go. Hail to Flashcast.
Everybody, look, you may say that it's easier to follow and whatnot, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make it less stupid. At least Superman made a little bit more sense, even with the cop.
So the context here is that he's very defensive over the Superman movie. Okay,
He's in bed with the Superman movie, bro.
Very, very invested on the Superman movie.
He's already starting off wrong, but
and there's a scene in the Fantastic Four movie where after they confront Galactus, they come back and they have a press conference. I agree that this is a stupid scene, by the way.
Reed Richards should have lied.
Yeah, Reed Richards basically tells everyone at a press conference that the thing that Galactus wanted was their child, and that they're not going to give up the child. And it's at that point you're like, well, you're putting a target on your child now. Like,
yes,
they're basically like, Galactus is like, I'm going to destroy your world unless you give me your child. And then Reed's like, well, he wanted our child. We said no. You're like, wait. And then that's how the people are turning. So that's why Tom is mad. Okay.
He should have lied.
He should have lied.
But Reed Richards is too smart for his own good.
So, but here's, now we're just going to listen to it. Here we go.
Comic booky elements. Because, like, here's the thing, as a parent that really pissed me off. Why in the world did they go straight from the fucking ship to a press conference instead of actually talk? They, at no point in this entire movie do they ever talk to the president or any dignitaries from any other fucking countries. They just decide everything in this fucking movie. And then the dumb shit.
No, they do.
When?
They do consult with the world leaders.
When? I don't remember seeing it.
You think he's worked up now? Tom's at about a 2.
Yeah,
where he's going to be.
That's
Okay.
This is also this is coming from the same guy that tried to make all those excuses for Superman and the message from his parents. That was then later confirmed by James Gunn to be all real.
And he has to bring in a good old boy who wasn't invited to help defend his fucking points.
This is so good.
Here we go.
When I saw it, I didn't
The
take
whole
a piss.
scene where they build the bridges, Tom.
Okay, that's my next point after I'm done with this, because this is as a parent to piss me off. Forget that part for a second anyway. Because as a parent, this is what pisses me off. Because they asked, did you defeat Galactus? No, he didn't. Why not? He wanted something and the price was too high. Well, what was the price? By our child. At that point, you don't tell us anything of that shit. In fact, don't tell anybody that stuff. Why? Because Galactus was fucking coming anyway. Them telling them because it's so fucking stupid as a fucking parent. Why would you do that? No. You literally just made a martyr out of your fucking child to the whole world for no good fucking reason. Galactus was already coming. No matter what, he was coming to the fucking planet. They didn't have to say a fucking word. Instead, they turned the whole world against them. And then all of a sudden, Sue does one little fucking speech, and everybody's on their side again. Fuck this movie.
Yes.
Fuck it. Fuck it up its goddamn ass. And the fucking, we're going to move the whole planet. In 36 hours, they construct fucking things all over the goddamn planet and conserve all this fucking energy for the Silver Surfer to come in and destroy it in 2 fucking seconds. And then they get the idea that they should have got in the first place to fucking just send fucking Galactus to the other goddamn fucking stupid fucking dimension like they did fucking Ultraman. This fucking movie. And then they turn around and kill. Let me finish. Then they turn around and kill Sue Storm just like they did at the end of Rise of the Silver Surfer, and her fucking baby brings her back to fucking life. The most ugly looking CGI fucking baby I've ever seen in my fucking life. And everybody's giving this garbage a fucking pass.
I love it.
So good, bro.
Look at Ripple having so much fun.
You can hear him out of wind too.
Oh my god!
Yeah. your fucking baby. He's like, you can tell he's not breathing, bro.
Fucking pass.
Inhaler.
Listen,
Dude, you know he was standing up when he was doing that.
Dude,
shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, he was standing. Yeah.
So let me be clear. Tom has annoyed the living fuck out of me over his defense of Superman. Like he has gone like emotional woman level bullshit over this. I fucking loved this rant, dude. This rant was amazing. this is what nerd talk is all about. Like a passionate argument over dumb shit. And I love it. I thought this was awesome. I thought this was great. And
you should have finished with "in a children's book."
I mean, the bottom line is he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He
is wrong.
He lied. He did lie.
Because he said they built the things in 36 hours, where it's like, no, they did that over weeks. Because it took Galactus weeks to get.
Okay.
But his main point about being a parent, and all of that, like you don't put your a target on your child like that.
So Reed Richards should have lied, but also Reed Richards is too smart for his own good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of.
I didn't pay any attention to what he said.
Yeah, Reed Richards wouldn't have lied.
Dan's just excited. Someone was yelling.
Reed Richards wouldn't have lied. It just they needed a reason for there to be tension between the Fantastic Four and the people. I don't think there needed to be. I think they could have just said, we're not telling, like, you know, the price was too high and then not answered questions, and that created enough tension for people to question whether or not they're safe anymore. That would have been enough. The baby thing was.
And if Tom knew anything about comic books and knew the lore of Franklin Richards, like, it's not out of the possibility that Franklin Richards could bring Sue Storm back.
Well, I know how emotional he gets over this stuff.
Yeah,
so
but that baby thing was kind of...
this is the only reason I sent this tweet out was for Tom. I specifically sent this out just to make a point. Like, it's better than James. That's going to be my line now for movies. Like, it's better than James Gunn's Superman. That's going to be the line now.
Good.
Just because Tom got so emotional because he claimed that I was hating on Superman to get on Piers Morgan, and I'm like, what? The hell are you talking about? So now I'm just going to intentionally take shots at James Gunn's Superman just on principle now. But with that said, I thought his rant was awesome. His rant was great. Yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four, I gave it a 50% on Criticalist. You know, it's not that good. It's not the worst movie I've seen at all. I thought that most of the movie was pretty good, but I thought that Pedro Pascal was terribly cast as Reed Richards. He was just awfully cast. Yep. But the majority of the movie is
in the minority of that, because I thought he wasn't going to do well. But
I might be in the minority too. He wasn't perfect. He was definitely miscast, but he did just okay. He was fine. He wasn't unbearable. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good. He played a very safe Reed Richards.
I think he did. The only thing that pisses me off with his portrayal of it, I think his acting is fine. As much as I can't stand him, I think his acting is fine. But he played it like way too. What's the word I'm looking for? Not like autistic, but like almost like Pedro. Like way too needy. Very. What's the word? I can't even think of the word.
He just played it safe.
Beta.
He's just.
He just doesn't
come off autistic.
He doesn't like
anxiety ridden. Too anxiety ridden. The one thing I liked about the other one, what was the one with Chris Evans in it?
Ewan
Griffad.
Ewan Griffad.
Yeah,
interesting name.
The one thing I liked about his portrayal.
Think about John Krasinski in this one. If he's in this better.
Oh, the entire cast, top to bottom, could have been recasted better, 100%. But I think every actor did fine.
I would have taken a whatever 50 or 60-year-old Jessica Alba over the
100%. I on my wish list, I wish it would have been John Krasinski and his real life wife, Emily Blunt, as Reed Richards and Sue Storm. I think the other guy from Stranger Things, the guy who played Billy from Stranger Things, what's his name? Dark Montgomery.
Yeah.
He'd have been a better Johnny Storm. But Johnny Storm, in my opinion, he was the best part of the movie.
He was standout for
He was the most likable.
I think
he was actually funny.
I think
I enjoyed it though.
Best part of the movie is Galactus.
Galactus is the best part.
The scale of Galactus was the best part. How
Galactus was rad. That voice
was
great. Badass.
Yeah, Ralph Ineson, that the voice of Sid in Final Fantasy 16 is fucking amazing. The fact that they got him to voice the Galactus heroes, and he has an amazing theme.
Yes.
And he was fucking terrifying when you first see him.
You guys watch
he comes out of the fucking shadow. Yeah.
Did y'all watch it in IMAX?
He was a little nerfed.
Yeah, no, I saw it in IMAX. I was like, man, I'm getting old. This is way too loud.
When he pops up at first in IMAX, that shit was like the whole theater was like.
It was shaking.
It was cool.
I didn't see it in IMAX. I saw it at the Universal Studios, Cinemark. What's their XD? XD. That's what I saw.
It's essentially the same thing because
they're LIMAX, right? Can we all agree that the best part of the movie was when Johnny Storm decoded the Silver Surfer's language and took her to Times Square and confronted her about how a fraud she was? Like that part, you thought that was stupid?
Yes.
Dude, that shit made me sit up in my seat. I'm like, okay, hold on, we're going somewhere.
When the fuck did he get smart? That guy.
No. Thank you. I'm so glad that you said that because that's the common misconception that people think Johnny is dumb because of the.
No, I never said no. He is basically.
He's an astronaut.
He's room temperature IQ most of the time in his portrayal. Maybe in the comics, but I don't fucking read the comics. From what I've gathered.
Well, it was established in the movie, Phil, at the very beginning. Reed Richards said, I gathered the 4 smartest scientists that I know, and they happen to be my best friends. So that establishes Johnny is actually kind of smart. He might be a hothead. He might be, this like playboy kind of guy, but he's actually kind of smart.
I think the ex machina for this shit is fucking wild. There's like
the fact that he got it done just as they needed to have it done. Was
ain't no fucking way, man. And the time jumps, like it's fucking like it's so fucking fast. Beginning of the movie, I'm pregnant.
It's very fast-paced.
2 minutes later, I'm 9 months pregnant. Bitch, what the fuck? When did that fucking happen? I think it's too fucking fast.
Fast-paced. This movie is always going to be compared to Superman 25, to James Gunn Superman, just because of the release dates. This movie is fast-paced, similar to Superman, but it's not that retard, TikTok, next-gen brain rot kind of fast-paced. Like, it lets scenes breathe when they need to breathe, but as far as exposition go, it is kind of like bang, 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 bang. We're going here. Here's the spacesuits. We can do the egg teleportation. We're going to space. Now we're going to do this. Like, the stuff that needs to be fast-paced, it is, but they actually, as far as like the differentiation between previous Marvel movies where everything is just destroyed, all the serious moments are destroyed by ill-placed comedic moments. Same thing with Superman 25. This one actually has some serious moments, and it lets it breathe, where there's no just this obnoxious comedy in it, which I did appreciate. But it is a fast-paced movie.
That's my biggest compliment about the movie. Like, when they have jokes, they're in context, and they don't pull you away from the situation. But when there's, like, serious stuff happening, they played that whole movie straight the whole way through. And I was like, dude, I appreciate that. And nobody's talking about how I want to piss some people off when I say this. How pro-life this film is, because
pro-life, pro-family,
because it's about them trying to, protect their child and keep their family together, and they see everybody else as their family.
This is like
I haven't seen anybody talk about that.
This is like a phase 2. I compared this like a phase 2 Marvel film. It's
That's
not
what
perfect,
I was thinking too.
But like you could tell there's some world building that they're trying to do in the film, which definitely makes the story suffer. But like, the family aspect is the part that I liked a lot. I love the scene with Reed and the baby where he's like, I've been trying to figure you out, and I realize like I'm analyzing you, and you're just my kid, and I just need to love you for that. Like, there's some really cool stuff there. There's also some really dog shit stuff there too. Like, I'm sorry, but like, it is kind of weird. You got like, your wife is dead in the street and you go, I'm going to take my baby and I'm just going to like put it on his dead mother. Not because you think anything's going to happen. He just was like, the baby's reaching for her. Like, well, yeah, but she's dead. Like,
I took that as
it's a way to say goodbye.
I'm going to let my baby say goodbye to its mom. That's how I viewed it.
I wouldn't put my baby on a dead body. It don't matter whose body it is. But this is me.
Ultimately, because I don't want to spend all night on Fantastic Four, but like generally, do you guys think that it's going to outperform Superman?
Yes,
I think it will.
Yes,
I think word of mouth is very positive for this film.
Yeah, so it's not right now, but I think Fantastic Four through word of mouth will have better legs.
Well, that's the thing. We've proven it time and time again. Word of mouth is the new like critic's voice when it comes to movies and money making. And sometimes you can have really good word of mouth about a movie and it still doesn't make a ton of money, but it's a Marvel film. And I do think it's going to win back a lot of people that were on the fence about Marvels and whether or not they were good and Marvel fatigue. I think it's going to win a lot of people back because it feels like an old school Marvel movie. And I know a lot of people, the second they heard they don't have to watch any other films to watch this, were like, I'll go see it. I don't have to watch anything else. Cool, I'll go see it for sure. So I do think that a lot of people are going to see it. So
it is more rewatchable than Superman.
It is. Sure. I mean, I personally I don't like either one of the movies but I did like Fantastic Four more. So, and I really don't care which one makes more money. However, I want Fantastic Four to make more money so that Tom will freak out.
Yes.
That's really all I care about. That's all. That's my vested interest in this whole thing is like, I don't care about either movie and I don't care which one of them does better. I just want Tom to freak out when also, Fantastic Four makes more money.
This movie is like, it's much better than Superman. Like there's some dumb moments for sure.
Significantly better.
But the thing is, the reason is because my expectations for Superman are so high, and I don't think that that's a fair thing. He's one of the most iconic characters ever. That what I expect from Fantastic Four is that you have a decent family film with some cool stuff happening in it. Galactus was awesome, so we have a great villain. They don't kill him at the end like they have done in the past with great Marvel villains. Like there's some really cool stuff that happens, and the dog shit stuff I'm like, whatever. But like Superman, I expect a really good film because it's fucking Superman, and I didn't get a good film, and I got James Gunn's version of whatever he thinks Superman could be, kind of inspired by Invincible, and I wasn't happy with that. And I think people should have a higher expectation for Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and characters like that than they should for characters like Fantastic Four, unless those happen to be your favorite characters. So,
to close out Fantastic Four, we've all seen the OG Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same exact fucking movie.
Except Jessica Alba's in one.
Take Dr. Doom out of it.
Which makes it significantly better. If Jessica Alba is in it, it's already better.
Yeah. Plot-wise, take out Dr. Doom, it's the same exact fucking movie. Silver Surfer, Galactus. Silver Surfer is the one that defeats Galactus in the end. Sue Storm dies, and she comes back to life. It's the same fucking movie.
Except Jessica Alba's in it.
One of them doesn't have a shitty fucking cloud, and they're flying around in China or some shit.
That's fine.
You keep the motherland out of your goddamn mouth.
They didn't capture the Silver Surfer in this one. Female Silver Surfer kind of it does take me out, even though there was that sequence where they were in space, like after they confronted Galactus. Holy hell, that shit was fucking great. I'm not gonna lie.
This right here, hang on. Somebody said it right here. Let me find it. Right there. Perfect. Jessica Alba then and now, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's so
no doubt about it.
I will say the thing though, I feel like they took some of his story out in the movie. That's kind of what it felt like. Like him and that random chick that he kept looking at. It looks like there was more to that. Yeah, it looked like there was more to that story, but they didn't put it in the film.
He wanted to give her a piece of his thing.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how the reception for Fantastic Four has been okay. It's been pretty good. And Superman's had a good reception too. I mean, I know I'm shitting on it a lot, but domestically, the box office has been very good for it. Domestically, it's been and internationally is where I think Fantastic Four will probably make a difference. But yeah, I just don't care about Marvel. I don't care about anything they're doing. I don't care about DC either, to be fair. I'm more invested in the fucking Avatar fucking movies than the fucking DC or Marvel at this point.
So am I.
I'm not even kidding.